going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat our life. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing take cool shots. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and then care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat with everywhere and Harold and Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. Once it's for certain we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the After Show Chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Yo, this is Clownvis, host of Clownvis to the Rescue, and you're watching the After Show Chat. I thought you knew. Whoop, whoop.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Where we are on a Sunday night.
Happy Sunday.
The best place to be on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Always fun to be here on a Sunday
What's
night.
not to like about a Sunday?
Right, exactly.
About a Saturday, yeah. If Saturdays are made for partying and Sundays, what's not to like about a Sunday, right?
Totally.
According to Clownvis.
Mhm.
All righty, so let's jump right into it. We have a guest tonight, and we're excited about. We are going to introduce him. If you don't know, Matt Farley from Morton Media and Tullybo Cleaners and so many other bands. I mean, I think right now he's at 20. Well, he's going to tell us how many songs he's at right now on Spotify. I think it's about 23, maybe probably more than 23,000. Yeah. I just read on his Twitter. I'm going to ask him about that. Some of his songs just hit the 3 million mark. 3 million. Can you imagine?
A light 3 million.
Woo. All righty. So without further ado, don't waste no time. Why waste time?
All right, bring on the mat. Here we go.
Let's get Matt on. Hey, Matt.
Hey, thank you. This is an honor. And I'm up to like 23,650 songs. And I'm working hard. I want to get to 24,000. That's going to feel good.
Wow.
You're gonna reach that 24. You're gonna be reaching that 25 before you know it. That 25,000. What songs hit the 3 million mark? I saw your Twitter. You had
poop in my fingernails. Currently, today it happened. Today it hit 3 million on Spotify.
Congratulations.
That's unbelievable. 3 million. 3 million. I mean, major artists would be more than happy to reach 3 million lists.
I know. I was looking around. I was looking at a Bob Dylan album, and there's several Dylan albums that none of the songs hit 1 million, let alone 3. So I was like, wow. Take that, Bob.
Your poetic masterpiece.
Bob wrote all those. And here comes Matt with Tullybo Cleaners with poop in my fingernails, and he just overrun Bob Dylan. Who knew?
Yeah. Hey,
them all out.
Whatever it takes.
No, Aaron. Now you know. As a musician, you got to come up with.
You better put a poop song on your album.
Yeah. And then also today, Butt Cheeks reached 1 million. So it was a huge day for me. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Huge hit.
Wow.
The royalty checks are just rolling in with the billion.
It's pretty cool.
Well, Matt, when did you decide to do this? I mean, I'm assuming that you're a musician all your life. You probably took music. Just tell us. Did you take music lessons?
I took piano lessons as a kid, and I was just mostly focused on writing. That I only wanted to be good enough to play what I was writing. So I'm not like a superb piano player, but just good enough. And then slowly I just figured out that what works for me is just to write a lot and to write fast. And it's like if you try to write a perfect song, it'll never happen. And you'll just give up after a while. So like, I never try to write a perfect song. I just try to write a bunch of songs and then kind of like look back at what I did. And it's like, all right, some of them are bad. A few of them are so-so and a couple of them are pretty cool. And so I've just taken that approach. And then, and then I don't know, about 15 years ago, I realized that kids were typing in a lot of weird words into like search engines on music sites. And so I was just like, I should have a song for every potential thing that a person's searching for. And that's what I've been doing since then.
And that's I think a lot of us probably discovered that way, because I remember when Spotify came out, and I was trying to think today when I discovered Matt and learned about him, but I probably did the same. I liking comedy music and whatnot. I probably put like poop or something in there in the search engine, and that's whenever of course.
Pickle, fart, whatever you got.
Yeah, whatever.
I got a great song called "Pickle Sandwich," which you might like. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to. I never. You know, the problem with 23,000 songs, it's hard to listen to them all.
Yeah, it takes about a month nonstop, 24 hours a day for a month. Yeah.
Wow. I think after the 27th name song, the name said over and over, that it probably hit my.
Oh, you lose your mind. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Yeah.
and I wanted Matt. So now you do this for a living, right? Now.
Yeah, this has been full time for 6 years, and every morning I wake up and I'm like, is it still working? Oh my God, I can't believe I don't need to work a job. Yeah.
Oh, that must be great, not having to worry. I mean, you work, but you're not working as a job, which is
I put my time in, because I was working a full-time job for 17 years after college, and in addition to working the full-time job, I recorded like 18,000 songs. So I was basically either at my day job or singing by myself. And so I feel like I've kind of earned this,
Right. What did you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. I worked at a group home for teens. It was like kids who've been who couldn't live at home because they were having issues, and so we had a house full of like 10 boys, 10 girls, and it was great. They all knew about my music and they would make fun of me a lot. You're the poop. You sing poop songs. Why
Did you do any private concerts with them?
Oh yeah. We had a piano in the living room, and I would always have like all the latest like pop hits books, piano music books. So for doing sing-alongs, I know how to play several Taylor Swift and Katy Perry songs and whatnot.
So whenever you were a kid, did you took? I'm assuming you took musical lessons whenever you were a child. Is that correct?
Yeah. From third grade through eighth grade, I would go. So just a woman who taught piano lessons out of her house. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that too. I should have stuck with it. If I would have been so lazy, maybe I could have had 23,000 songs.
Yeah, it's just one of those like it's for some people it sticks, for other people it doesn't, and you can't force it, It's just if a person wants to do it, they're going to do it, and other people, they learn the basics and then they just let it move. But so for me it was definitely something I loved doing, and when the formal lessons stopped, I actually started playing more because I could play what I wanted to play instead of what that lady, what Mrs. Fabrizio was making.
The scales and whatnot. And that's my problem. I think my mom tried to force me too much to do it, and I think if I would have just did it naturally, maybe I would have stayed a little bit. So your parents, they always been encouragement to you? I mean, they must. Yeah. I mean, coming up with poop songs, did your dad ever tell you, son, I don't know if this is going to work out for you, this poop stuff, all right?
Yeah, it's more my mom. She's a little mortified, by me being the poop song guy. But You know, I'm sure, you know, they're nice to my face, but I'm sure when I leave, they're like, man, we paid for the piano lessons, and now he's, you know, he's best known for singing about poop. But hey, what are you gonna
Hey, I
do?
want to talk more about the approach. Like me, I'm an artist, and so like I'll put like stuff out, not even because I don't put thought into it. I can't always do that. So free flowing with your own body and putting it out like on paper or instrument, that's way more freeing and satisfying as an artist than anything for me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Well,
for you,
so for me, it's make it. Don't worry about it. Don't try to make it perfect, but also get it out there. You know, like if you have a mostly finished work that you haven't released, like your brain is kind of like focused on that. Like whereas once you release it, then you can just let go of that one, and then your brain is free to come up with a new idea. So I'm very, even if you think it's awful too, like you just
and then
created
with that, there's still like a balance too, because like you know what you're doing, and you can make it perfect, but then you know, just kind of meeting that middle place is always a fun place.
Yeah, you got to get to a level that you can live with, you know. And then the crazy part though is like the songs that you think are bad end up being the songs that other people like the most.
Bad,
You know?
bad, good, man. That's what I love. You know.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. So Lucille, Aaron, you gotta concentrate on releasing that stuff. And
I know.
Dude, she can whip some stuff like easy without thinking about it. It sounds so good. Like that 80s song we were playing, she just whipped it, you know?
Yeah.
She just did it.
Yeah, but she put her time. She has to record and do everything. But,
Well,
you know.
yeah, but
Matt, with 23,000 songs,
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody would say, boy, you know, I love such and such song. And probably I can't imagine you can remember every single song you ever recorded, you know. So
yeah, not even close. I mean, I have maybe like 100 or 150 songs. Like I have like a binder with like the lyrics and chords for when I do live shows. But that's it. And I mean, you could quote a song to me, and I would have no idea that I wrote it. But you know, if the lyrics were Edgar, 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 I'm like, maybe I wrote that. Yeah.
and Angelo asked when we were all fair, but do you like whenever you're on social media and you see people using your music, does it freak like, oh yes, I mean it's
heavily used. It really is.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
I mean, on TikTok, yeah. I mean, I go to TikTok and search some of my bands, and I love it. I'm just so happy to see people using it, and I'm cracking up. Like a lot of people, like the videos will just be them like trying to make sense of this ridiculous song, and I love it.
just a shock value, just like somebody the first time, yeah, because it's like my grandkids when we used to go camping, and that was been by the time that album came out, but they love Poop in the Shower. That's all your grandkids would just say, poop in the shower nonstop. and oh man, I pooped my pants again in the bowling alley. I mean, my grandson would just listen to that, and of course I'm the bad grandpa who plays this for them, and then he goes home.
That's a good grandpa. Good,
yeah,
grandpa.
good
grandpa. Harold's punk grandpa.
Got to teach the kids, you know, the good stuff. I mean, you can't listen to this country stuff, you know.
So then when you had me write the song about you, that they must have been like, what, the poop guy singing about grandpa?
And if nobody knows, Matt wrote I got Matt to write a song, The Story of Harold Dufresne, or Harold Dufresne. Now they call me Harold Dufresne. And yeah, and you mentioned in the song, you mentioned my grandkids' name. They love that. Oh, can we listen to the song that mentions our name? And it's like, oh my God, Matt,
That's
you don't know how many
great.
times you listen to that song.
I do. I see the numbers on Spotify.
Yeah, well, Matt had to fuss me one time. I was listening to it a lot and replay.
I had to tell him that if the same person is playing one song over and over, sometimes Spotify thinks that it's like a scam and they'll remove the song. So I had to warn him. I was like, you know, because some people just hit play and repeat it and like walk out of the room. And so I didn't want his song to be removed, so I had to warn him.
Yeah, so that's a little history right there. Matt had to tell me, you know, Harold, don't play your song too much. I know it's a good song, Harold, but you don't have to play it 20,000 times a day. All right. You're not getting any extra. If you're not getting a discount, if you kickback, you're getting a lot of.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for all those half pennies. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And I tell you what, Matt, do you still do that? You still write?
No, I stopped doing the custom songs about 2 years ago. I had done 2,000 custom songs, which I don't even count in my song total.
Oh, wow.
And like my brain just stopped working. I was mispronouncing everyone's name. I was using. I would always like they'd be like, my dog's name is you know, Rover, and I'd call the dog Rex or something. And it would be just so devastating to finish a song, send it to someone, and then they write back, "We love the song, except you called the dog by the wrong name." And
my God.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And so I snapped and I said, "I'm done."
Right. No
Lil
more.
Aaron, well, there you go, Lil Aaron. That might be, you know, and Matt, whenever my experience with you, whenever you wrote my song was, I contacted you, and of course, but you were very professional. I mean, you asked me a bunch of questions, like a list of. I mean, you really wanted information. You weren't just okay, Harold. I'm going to sing Harold.
Oh no, yeah, we get deep. Yeah, we get deep. You know, I mean, yeah, I didn't want it to sound generic. Like I wanted to like really get some good stuff. And for like when you're struggling to find a rhyme, it's just good to have a long list of information about the topic you're singing to be able to be like, all right, there, I can work that. And so yeah, it was fun. It was fun, something to do. You know, a good other source of income for a while. And who knows, if I'm low on cash, I might bring it back. You know?
Hey, yeah, you always have that to kick back, but I'm sure people now, as you progress too, and you become more and more known, they would be more than happy to do it too. And you could actually, your asking price a little, you know, bump it up a little bit. It was very reasonable whenever I did it. You could offer this. There's crispy shrimp out front. You could, if you mess up, you could always offer it to somebody else who has a dog named Rex and make them a better deal. There you go. I'm just looking for somebody who wants a song with the name of Rex, half price special. Oh, we lost Gene. I wanted to, we're gonna go into other things too, but I know your dad. Your dad's in one of your songs, right? I'm the flower guy.
Oh yeah.
I love that song too. That song is, I mean, if you never heard it, y'all should look it up. I'm the flower guy. And him singing that song is he really a flower guy? Like, are you just
Yeah, well, he was a teacher for 38 years, and then after he retired, he started delivering flowers at a flower shop. He did that for about 15 years. He's fully retired now, but he was like, you know, I wouldn't mind doing a song about being the flower guy. So it was kind of like what I did with your song, where like he told me all the ins and outs of flower delivery, and then I wrote the song and then had him sing it. I mean, the process of him recording the song was just, I was weeping with laughter as he was struggling. He was struggling to get, we had to record the song like one line at a time, you know, like, I'm the flower guy. Cut. All right, good. We got that. Now let's do the next 4 words, you know? So it took like 3 hours, but he's proud of it.
It is a good song. I want to know what stuff he saw in the song. You mentioned about seeing unusual.
Oh yeah. People in various states of undress, opening the doors and stuff, and dogs coming at him. You name it.
And come to find out, he loves dogs, but he always attack them. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you have a new album coming out too. I saw you announce it. Towns in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So do you have Lockport in there?
Well, I've done. What is it?
My town of Lockport, Louisiana.
I'm doing the top 50 most populated cities in the.
You must have Houma in there.
I'll check it while we're talking. But what's the population?
My
of,
population is small. You won't have me in here.
Sorry about that. But yeah,
hey, that's how it goes.
So I just do 50 per state. But so this is my 41st state that I'm doing. So I'm only after this, just 9 more to finish all 50. That'll be a nice accomplishment.
That's gonna be nice. When is that one going to be released, Matt? The Louisiana one.
I would expect it in early August, probably.
Awesome. I'm sure like Homa's and I know the big cities in Louisiana. So you're never going to get to Lockport. That's whenever you do the 50 least populated.
Yeah. Well, it's for some states, I end up doing incredibly small towns just because there's not that many towns in that state. In other states, it's different. But and that's definitely a way that people find me, because they'll type in their hometown on Spotify and just be shocked. They're like, wait, there's only 5,000 people in our town and some guy wrote a song about it. The lyrics are just me reading the Wikipedia entry for that city. And if I'm desperate, I'll just sing the zip code, if there's no interesting information to sing about.
Hey, whenever I was listening to a lot of those songs too, I could tell I was like, man, I'm wondering if he's just reading from Wikipedia. I mean,
I'll sing how many square miles.
The population. The
population in 2010 was,
And let's talk about, and not only if you guys don't know, whoever's watching or going to be watching, we're gonna we get a lot of views after. But Matt not only is a talented songwriter, but he's also a filmmaker, and he makes plenty of movies. And honestly, they're all great. They're really all great movies.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. And I kind of bring the same feeling to the movie making as the song. Like, obviously the songs are homemade, they're not like glossy professional recordings. And so it's the same thing with the movies. It's like just pure backyard movies, and the actors are just people I know. They're almost always comedies, and they definitely incorporate music a lot too. But it's just so much fun to do. You end up spending time with people that you wouldn't see so much otherwise, just everyone's so busy. But if we have to make a movie, we got to get together and make a movie,
Yeah. What when I mean you released 2 this year in 2000. Metal Detector Maniac. That's the name, right?
Metal Detector Maniac. Yeah. And Magic Spot. Yeah.
Magic Spot. I watched Magic Spot finally last night. I bought it streaming. And I had I heard she got married before when it came out the first time. Heard she got married. I bought it and I rewatched it again last night just to rewatch it again. I tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you, Matt. The song "Heard She Got Married" is really a good song. That is an excellent. Heard she got la la.
Yeah, la. Yeah. Well, what's funny, and so we're up there doing our show. That was at the Extravaganza. That we're filming a scene for a movie while we're doing a show for people, and the director Charlie couldn't come, and so I just recruited 2 people from the audience. We had 2 cameras. So I was like, hey, you know how to work a camera? All right. You're going to be the cameraman for this, key scene in the middle of the movie, And so we just have these 2 guys who I trusted with the cameras. And then we had we had 1 shot at performing it. And I was super happy with how that came out. And, yeah, it was one of those, in writing the movie, it was like, I want the whole song to be performed right in the middle of the movie. It's just kind of like a bold choice, you could lose the audience, but luckily the intensity of the performance held it together.
It is and not only is it great whenever you listen to it, on Spotify or whatnot, but in the movie, it really hits you. It really is a good, I recommend that it really is a good song.
Cool, thanks. And do you have the word acclimate like stuck in your head now after watching Magic Spot? Yeah.
You have to acclimate that. And of course, Tara and Tara.
Yeah, nice. Well, thanks for watching this. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you too. I mean, I don't want to get too obscure and too, but
yeah,
one of my favorite scenes in any movie, and I'll be honest with you, I love scenes, is the one in that you're talking about going to a party, and you don't like going to the party because you feel like you listen to people talk at the party. And they never want to listen to what you have to say. You know, like I'm an interesting guy. Why won't they ever listen to what I
do you feel that way too? Does that happen?
I feel that way 100%.
Yes. I know. It's like I'm so fascinating. I'm out here asking people questions about their life, and they're answering. And then, I'm waiting for them to just return the favor and ask me some questions. Nothing. And, but then in that scene from Local Legends, one of the characters says, "When was the last time you were at a party?" And I say, "Well, 1998." So because I don't go to many parties, but it is. I guess everyone probably feels that way. And it's just funny because that while I'm asking people questions about themselves, I'm actually just like hoping that they'll ask me the same question,
That's why I love that scene so much, and I'm not shooting. I'm not bull.
I mean, the fact that you even know that movie exists is a miracle. So yeah.
But that is a great, and I do feel that way. Like I showed my wife. I said, this is how whenever you ask me to go to a party, this is why I don't want to go. This is the reason, right here.
And I bet they never ask you about your show. You do this cool show, exactly. and no one wants to know about it. You're like, people actually watch, but it's hard to convince people that what you do is interesting.
Yeah. Well,
thank you, Teresa.
That's Angelo's mom. That's Angelo's mom.
Did you read what she said earlier?
That's why. And also, it's like, don't you know I got 2 songs that Matt Farley wrote a song about me, and I have another band that wrote a song about me. I have 2 songs, and you're not talking about me. And the other part I love in that Local Legends too is about the Billy Joe, because we have a thing about Billy Joe, and when you go to the girl's house and she says she's a Billy Joe fan, and you go look in her record collection, and she only has the greatest
hits. Yeah, well, it's a true story. It's a totally true story. In college, some girl invited me to her room because we were talking Billy Joel, and she said she had the whole collection. And I get up there, she says greatest hits 1, 2, and 3, and I was outraged. I mean, come on, greatest hits 1, 2, and 3. No Nylon Curtain, no stranger.
No.
I know.
She said she's been listening to him since '93 or something. He quit in '93.
Yeah, I was outraged. I mean, and my friends explained to me that it was actually just a ploy to get to be alone with the with a man, but I was not gonna go.
You weren't gonna fall for that.
No, I'm like, trap. I'm here for the Billy Joel and the Billy Joel
only. She did later become your wife, did she?
No. I mean, my wife has always been honest about her music collection, and that's why 10 years happily married. Yeah.
They had a song. I forgot the name of the song. I forgot who wrote it. Maybe Sloppy Seconds. It was "You're Beautiful" or something, but your record collection sucks.
I mean, it's important. It's important that you're with someone that you share some taste. Yeah,
definitely. And look, Super Booster said I'm in one of Matt's songs under my real name. It's an exclusive club. I don't know who that is.
Very nice.
So I really enjoyed the movie, and I recommend the movies for anybody. I mean, they are really fantastic. And then you wrote a book recently, also.
Yes. So it's called the Moturn Method, and I mean, in doing all this stuff, I was like, I have some advice, like I mentioned about the perfection and about like getting your work out there. Like I just have lots of little things like that. And I was like, maybe people would like to just be able to, like, it's basically each chapter is just a page or 2 pages and about a very specific topic, like always release your work, set deadlines. Another good one is tell everyone what your plan is, because then you'll feel obligated to follow through on your plan because you won't want to like let them down, you know?
Right.
So I'm always telling people like, I'm going to do the Louisiana album by August. Like if I don't have it done by August, I'll be like, oh no, Harold's going to be just so disappointed, you know? And like that, I'm not joking, that like really will go through my head and it'll make me work that much more. So anyway, I just put those all together in a little book, and some people, it's, I think it's currently 650,000th on the Amazon bestsellers list. And so, it's not the biggest book out there, but some people are liking it, those who've read it. So I'm happy with it.
Great.
Little Aaron, you need to
Yeah, I'll get it. I'm gonna buy it.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll give it to my mom because she thinks you're hot.
Your mom, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, yeah, you should.
His mom thinks I'm cute too, so it's not.
Well,
it's not
you are. No,
I was gonna say, both of you, great job.
Whatever you did, go on.
Matt, do you have any advice to little Aaron? Like we talked about before, she's a musician. She's just started her independent. She got off the label. Any advice to her? You gave a lot of advice tonight already, but
right, yeah. Well, I mean, since you're indie now, it's like you're responsible for promoting yourself, and so it's humiliating, like when you have to like promote yourself or email radio stations and be like, I made this song, will you play it? And they never answer, but but you still have to do it. You know what I mean? Like as humiliating as it is. And like for every 500 emails you send out, maybe like 2 will get answered. And it's like, it's worth it for that. So yeah.
Totally.
But, there's no overnight success. It's just like incredibly small steps in a good direction. So what I usually do is be like, where was I 5 years ago? And like, okay, I'm doing better than I was 5 years ago. But if you think like, because you can't really see it, it goes so slowly. And I mean, I was on the Tonight Show, and like 2 days later, I had to go back to my day job. It was humbling.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And the kids at the group home, like I showed up for my shift, and I was like a hero, like you met Jimmy Fallon. But then by bedtime, when I was like, all right, bedtime, kids, they're like, we hate you. Don't make us go to bed. I was like, I was on the Tonight Show. They're like, we don't care anymore.
Oh, man, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, yeah, that's like man, you're on top of one day. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. It's humbling. I need it. I need to be humbled frequently.
Yeah. Oh, that's
man. Harold, when you're on Clownvis, we all go, oh my God, Harold.
Yeah, I did. I come back home and my wife says, go take out the garbage.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's good for us.
Yeah. Go get. Oh, she does. She's talking about my hair already. Angelo gave me a hair, and they came down to Yoli, gave me a haircut. I have another question, and a couple more questions. But Plow Guy. Was that a true story? It's got to be a true story.
100%. I mean, the cover of the album is me pointing to the damage on the garage. So it was like I had been doing so many silly novelty albums that I was like, you know what? This month I'm going to write like a serious, heartfelt album. And like almost immediately the universe punished me for wanting to do something artistic by the plow guy that crashed into my garage and caused this caused damage to the garage. And then he denied it too, which he's trying to tell me that someone like another plow. I'm like, what? Some other plow just crashed in my garage?
Wasn't my plow.
Yeah, I know. So, But anyway, the best thing to do when something gets you fired up is like, I'm gonna go write a song about it, and I mean, you can feel the fact that I'm fired up in that song, where I'm just like, you know, and the lyrics are like, I should be writing songs right now instead of arguing with the plow guy, you know. So it's very specific to me, but I think
I'm gonna write a song about you.
Yeah. I'm sure he hasn't heard it, but there's
Next
even
time you get in a fight or altercation, man, just be like, I'm gonna write a fucking song about you.
Yeah, it's very that intimidates people, I'm sure.
I'm gonna kill my mom.
So, and later in the album, I have a song called "Plow Guy Update," where I update about the continued,
as you should,
continued struggles. So now, I just shoveled the driveway myself. No more.
Yeah, you don't
no more plow guys. But yeah, I mean, you don't even know. No snow in Louisiana. Aaron and Angela, where are you? Seattle. Not much snow there either, right?
Yeah, we get a little bit of snow, but it shuts the whole place down because it's so hilly here. You know.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But
Gene, you don't have a plow guy.
Gene, you're in the Northeast. You know what it's like.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, especially where we don't have really much of a plow where I live now, but like where I grew up in the city was like, it's cutthroat. You have to be careful. Careful when you put your car, put your mirror in. You better be careful.
Yeah. So it's my own fault for hiring. I felt guilty paying the guy to shovel my driveway anyway. So that's what I get.
That's nice. Super Booster, Lil Aaron, your 2 songs on YouTube Music sound very nice. Matt, how do you feel about using swear words?
Well, I don't say bad words other than, you know, poop and pee and puke. Just because when you're like 10 and all your friends start using bad words, that was happening when I was 10, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, you know, and it drove my friends crazy. Like they were like, just say a bad word. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. No, you know, to the point where by the time I was in high school, at one point, I'm not joking, they had $60 on the cafeteria table, and they were like, say one bad word, we'll give you all this money, do it. And I said, no, I'm not gonna do it. And so now I continue to not use bad words just to spite my friends, you know. And like I'll see them sometimes, and I'm like, I still haven't said a bad word, and they're just like, oh, I hate you so much. So it's purely out of spite. I don't have any actual problem with bad words. I just like to annoy my friends.
Yeah, that's smart. Our friend Seaver, I love this guy. I guess he just realized you were the pooping poop. Yeah, well, Seaver, I've been advertising him for forever, and now you just realize you're not listening. Love your work on love your work on WRP.
World Record Podcast. Yeah, that's
okay.
Brendan Walsh's podcast, and I've done a bunch of songs for him over the years. Thank you.
Awesome. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Angelo, Lauren, y'all have any other questions for Matt?
Why are you so cool?
Yeah. well, you know, in this form, it sounds cool, but I mean, in reality, it's just I skip every social event I'm invited to because I have to sing silly songs, and so I'm not cool at all. And then you know, the only time I go out is to do 20-mile walks by myself.
Wow.
Yeah. I got to be honest. I only did 19.5 tonight. So.
Wow.
You really did 19 miles tonight?
Yes. So yeah, twice a week is lately I've been doing twice a week a 20-miler.
What does that do for you and your music?
Yeah, I think it's good. I really think it's good, like to because if you're doing something sort of monotonous while you're doing it, it kind of frees up your mind to come up with ideas. So I'm frequently stopping and like typing little ideas into my the notes section of my my phone. And of course, the best part is I listen to my own music while I'm walking, and I'm just like, oh, so good. Wow.
And you're making money while listening to
I'm earning a half penny with each stream.
How long does it take you to walk 19 miles?
I was going to ask that, yeah.
Yeah, about 6 hours usually. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
a dream. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Wow. You see, I do contests. I enter sweepstakes.
He's
So,
he's a big time sweeper, man.
I remember from the song. Yeah.
I had to update. I don't go gamble no more at the casino. So I have to,
Okay. And any big wins lately?
He just won a Cessna, remember?
I won a camper, this RV,
wow.
in January.
That's huge.
Cruise.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
He won a dinosaur recently.
No, anyway,
Yeah.
I won like a $10,000 lawnmower.
Yeah.
December. Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things, like, not a lot of people are probably entering some of these, and
Yeah.
so your odds could be real high. Nice work.
Well, thank you. So I kind of relate. That's why I relate to Matt a lot. I mean, I don't go out either. I mean, it's like I don't. Do
None of
nothing.
us.
None of us really do. We're really just homebodies, and and I think that's why I kind of relate to you a lot. Man, look, Gene, you have any question before we?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm just here for moral support.
Nope.
We lost the internet connection.
I know. Yeah, this was a great night. My internet is just fighting with me tonight. I'm sorry.
It sounded like the cat was fighting it.
I see the comment. The comment Talia. I didn't do a Talia song. I'll add that. I don't do. I'm not doing just the straight name songs anymore, but I'm still doing name poop songs, which are extremely.
Thank you for writing the ones about me and Aaron. That meant a lot.
Yeah, they have Angelo Poop, of course, and
do I? Yeah, I got both of those already. Yeah.
Ask, how long does it usually take you on average to record and put out a song?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's a song about a city, then it's usually I'll do the music track, and if I'm doing like piano, bass, and drums, that less than 10 minutes to do the music track, and then record the vocals in 3 minutes, so 13 minutes for that song. But I do write quote unquote serious songs too, which
sure
take a few hours. Sometimes I'll let it sit for a while, go back to it. But generally I try to push through, and because if I let something sit, then it'll fester,
right. And then it's like never really finished, right? Like nothing's ever finished.
Yeah.
So
I just gotta let go, and especially the serious ones, because you want them to be good and you're embarrassed by them. But right. I'm like I'm brutal with myself and just say, look, I don't care how bad this is, just put it out. And then, like I said, it's the only one that anyone likes.
Yeah. Right. And I had that in my notes. I'm gonna go to the question in chat too, but I had that in my notes too. I mean, the Fireworks Reunion Fantasy. I love that song.
Oh, sheesh! Thank you so much.
I love that one. It's just the story you tell about going to the fireworks show, and and Great Unfinished Masterpiece. I don't know. I like those two. I'm telling you, Matt really has some. I don't think it's all poop and puke. And songs about cities that he reads from Wikipedia. There's really some great music.
I call that my no jokes albums, where like I've done a whole bunch of silly albums, and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna reward myself for the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna write some gosh darn good songs, and that Great Unfinished Masterpiece, that whole album specifically, I was like, I want to try to write like standards, the Great American Songbook, or something you would have heard on stage, and on Broadway in like the 30s or 40s, but to kind of update them a bit. And so like oftentimes like those old like Cole Porter songs, would kind of talk about what was happening in the world, and like turn it into a song. And so like I did a song called Fake News, because like fake news was like the phrase that everyone was saying a few years ago, especially. But fake news for my song was about like a guy who's heard that his girlfriend is cheating on him, but he's just going to tell himself it's fake news, So I had tons of fun doing that. And then like, binge watching was popular. So I did a song called I'm going to binge watch you, So
I like the one that you were gonna work overtime only if the girl that you like was gonna work overtime. Oh, I forget the name of that one. Yeah, I forget the name of that one.
I think that's That's the title. It's like I'll work overtime if she's on the on the shift, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, you had the podcast. Come on my podcast, so I'd
be on my podcast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's good work, Harold. Sheesh,
I'm a fan. I really am a fan, Matt. I really listen. I mean, I can't listen to all 23,000 songs, but I try to listen. I try to support. You know, it's not only I'm not just have the story of Harold Dufresne over and over on replay. I listen to other stuff too. I'm gonna let you go, Matt, but I know it's getting late. But I love your Thunder Bass song. The way you sang the Wikipedia really made me homesick.
Okay, that's cool.
I saw another one too. Yeah, maybe that's the one I saw. On there.
Poop into a wormhole.
Oh yeah, poop into that's the one. Yeah.
How did I come up with it? Well, I came up with it because the great Brendan Walsh, who we already mentioned once tonight, he recommended it to me, and it ended up getting played on NPR, which is great, just insane. That like hoity-toity, you know, NPR is playing "Poop into a Wormhole" because they did a story on me, and it ended with like they played the whole song, and so Brendan's always just like, you realize you'd be nothing without my idea. You know, he likes to give me trouble.
always do the NPR. And now on NPR, we're going to listen to Matt Farley, Poop in the Wormhole.
It's about a guy who discovers a wormhole to another dimension, and he doesn't want to go to the dimension, but he just poops into it and sends the poop across. Again, my poor parents, they're so ashamed.
It's sound logic.
Your parents are in the your parents are in some of your movies too, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. It's good. You know, they keep getting better and better at acting, and and it's just fun. Like, I don't know, like you see movies with professional actors. It's like, yeah, okay, that's good. But like my 76-year-old mom, you know, who has no experience in acting, that's something unique that you don't see every day, you know, and like she'll deliver sentences in ways that just no trained actor would ever do that, you know, and so. It's just so much fun to just sit back and watch people, you know, who don't know what they're doing, struggling, and to make things worse, will purposely make the dialogue difficult, you know. just to watch people struggle, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe you're gonna make me say all these words," and everyone's having a good time.
In Magic Spot, that was your parents that played your parents in that movie.
Yeah, and I think it was a big moment and I think that worked out well because like I had them sitting around looking at old pictures, and so they could kind of naturally. But what's funniest is the shots of them watching the music on the TV when they're dancing in their little chairs.
That was to bring that up. That was one of my. That was. I mean, the whole movie is great, but I love watching them.
Yeah. I mean, what a fun time. Yeah. That
was great. That was a good movie, and you got to get acclimated to that also. All right, Matt. I know it's getting late over there.
All right. Man. This has been a delight.
I appreciate you coming on. We can't thank you enough, my man.
Yeah. Nice meeting all of you. And
nice to meet you.
And I will make it next year. Tonight. Yeah, and I will make it. I promise I will make it next year. I've been saying for 3 years I'm going to go to your show. We hit the pandemic, and we could have go. Jean, who just left me, is going to come also. She'll drive and meet us, but we'll be there next year.
Angelo's mom, you know, come to the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Mom, you heard this.
And we're looking forward to hearing you play the story of Harold Dufresne live.
Oh, that's gonna be something. All right.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
again, Matt.
Thanks.
I appreciate it, my man.
So much.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Hey,
Wow.
what a guy!
What a good time.
He's a real good guy.
Yeah. Thanks, Super Booster. I know you probably came on because of Matt. I really appreciate the watching and the other person in here too. Copper Fonts. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm glad. I hope we did a good job with y'all, man. Matt, I really do admire Matt. He's a good guy, as you can see.
A lot of hard work.
What a
lot of
workhorse.
hard work.
man.
Yeah.
I have to say that. He's like a workhorse. For
Can you
sure.
imagine going walk for 6 hours?
No, and then
Oh
getting
my
all that, writing a book, making movies.
I was gonna ask him. I have a feeling this guy. I have a feeling Matt does not nap.
No, yeah, you
He
can't.
is
I
not a
mean,
napper. He
No.
is not.
Maybe that's all he does. He doesn't actually sleep though.
A super booster. It was fun having him. I appreciate. And again, if you like us, like and subscribe. We're gonna have other guests on, and we appreciate y'all watching. And we always have fun interviewing people, and I'm glad y'all think we did a good job, because it's important that we when we talk to, because I have nothing but respect to the people that come on the show, and I do respect Matt and the hard work he does. Yeah, he does. I mean, you think it's, oh yeah, he just writes silly songs about poop and puke, but I mean that 23,000 songs.
That's
I mean,
a lot.
and it isn't. I mean, yeah, the name songs he repeats the same music and he just says different, but a lot like a good bit of his music all different. I mean, it is
Right.
and I'm serious. Some of this music, like the Fireworks Reunion Fantasy and I Heard She Got Married, are really some good songs, really. But you hear Aaron, what he does. I mean, he does it. He lets it go. I mean, I know that he just puts it out good, no matter what, you know.
Right.
But of course he's going on to the next one, you know.
Right.
So,
He's already doing. Yeah. Right.
yeah, but we had some good advice. That I would like to read his book. I really would.
I'm
like
gonna
to
buy
read
his book. Yeah, I'm totally
Yeah.
gonna read his book because
I'm gonna hook him up with my mom. Mom, if you're out there,
He's
I'll get-
married. I didn't talk to him, but
Yeah,
he's married. He has 2 kids. Come on. He's
Oh, yeah?
taken. He's taken. His wife plays in the
Sorry,
movies. His wife is in the movies too.
See, the thing is, my mom likes him married though.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
Lordy.
No, I'm just
Well, that's too bad.
Please don't say that.
Oh, Jean just messaged me too, man. Their internet's out.
Wow.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
Just being a butt.
Yeah. Well, we had a good show with Matt. I mean, we did an hour. I don't see. I mean, we could start ending. Yeah, Matt. Scandal. Oh yeah. We don't want to get Matt in no trouble. Okay. And we're all. That's right, Super Booster. We're all. I consider myself insane in our own way, and that's why I relate to Matt a lot, because I mean, he's like us. He does his thing. He focuses on the thing. He doesn't. It's not all glam and I'm gonna go and smooge. Y'all heard of his, and I'm honest. I was gonna go to his show. We had the flights booked. We were gonna go to his little extravaganza. He has the Molten extravaganza. The year of the pandemic. So I bought my flights in February, not knowing that the pandemic would be going. I even talked to Matt. I said, you know, he gave me some recommendations for a hotel. And so we were going to go, me and my wife. I was all excited because he told me, he said, if you come, I'm going to play. I'm sure but he put the offer out. He didn't say specific. He said, if anybody wants to come to my show, if I made a song for you, I'll play it live for you. So I'm like, I emailed, because we email back and forth, me and Matt. So I said, hey, Gene, glad you could join us tonight. So I told Matt, I said, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to buy the tickets. And, you know, so I bought my plane tickets in February, and then the pandemic hit. And I was like, oh, man, I was so excited. Me and my wife were so excited to go visit. We were going to fly into Boston. And it was like, man. And we couldn't go. And really, then I couldn't go this time. I mean, and then we had Clownvis this year, you know. So next year I'm going.
Yeah.
I can drive there. That definitely.
The only bad thing is like June 3rd. That's the Tupelo Elvis Festival now.
It's true. It is right next to it. Yeah.
Oh crap!
We're gonna have to be there too.
And but I gotta go. It sounds like such a good time. It sounds like,
You
and I
want to
don't
do a
want
watch
to.
party tonight?
Yeah, I could do a few videos for sure. If Jen's gonna stick around.
In the comments, let us know.
Jen, are you gonna? Is my mic not loud enough?
I can hear you. You just got to talk to my router and see if my router's going to stick around.
Jen, or you? I should see my mic was too low a while ago. Whenever doing the NPR.
Harold, you got to do more lips.
Welcome to NPR. NPR, where we play the press music.
Oh, this is different. Old man ASMR, like what?
Hey, look, hey, you know, y'all want to know what happened whenever I asked Matt? This is what I told Matt whenever I asked him to come on the podcast.
Hear you.
Yo, watch.
I don't know you, but I'd like to have a conversation. I can't foresee naturally getting to that occasion. That's why I'm gonna ask you to be on my podcast. Be on my podcast.
That's what I told him. That's what I asked him. I don't see where no conversation be on our podcast. That's how it went. That's how the conversation went. And he went, Harold, you are nuts, you know, but I kind of like you because you bought my song. So I'll be on your podcast, even though you have a little runny nose.
You always have a runny nose.
I cut the grass today. Must be my time. All right, while we're doing that, let's let me put up a couple of videos that we're gonna watch. I got some good ones.
I would like to apologize for getting knocked off so many times during that. It was a really good
interview. All right. Matt knows you don't like him. You don't.
I know, right? Imagine. I'm boycotting this nice guy.
No, I'll tell you what, Matt was super.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I'll be honest with you, and I told y'all, I said I was kind of nervous interviewing Matt because I have so much respect for the guy, and I find he's a big deal. You know, I find, Valerie, yeah, but Valerie is Valerie, okay, and Poos, I mean, I would have never said Poos. I mean, come on, but Matt, yeah, I did because I like his music. I really honestly. I'm telling you, I'm gonna share that music with y'all. Heard She Got Married. That song is really, really good, and the movie is really funny, really good. Every movie he makes that's what blows me away. That's what blows me away. I mean, it's not. Well, I tell you what, it's better than freaking Star Wars because Star Wars sucks. I'd rather watch a Matt.
Oh man, you're gonna make some enemies in here, Harold.
Matt, man, give me. Heard She Got Married. Oh, that was a good one. I was shocked at the ending. Kind of caught me off guard there. Nail biter. But I love it. I love that part too. That movie I was talking about. He's like, the girl asks him over. Yeah, come. I have the entire collection of I have the entire collection of Billy Joel. So he goes in her apartment, goes to her thing. He's looking at her thing, and like she's like, "Oh, would you like something to drink?" He's like, well, I'm looking in your collection. And it's like ignoring the girl. You only got the Billy Joel greatest hits 1, 2, and 3. Oh, what kind of deceiving is this? And he could have get over the fact the whole movie. That's it. The girl did it. He didn't want nothing to do with the girl. Yeah. Prequel, then Druid trilogy, then original trilogy. Yeah. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Right. Where's Angelo? All right, that's. I'm not gonna wait for Angelo. He must be pooping.
Yeah.
I mean, after all that poop talk, how could we all not just have to log off right now?
Oh, my grandkids used to listen to that. Poop in the shower.
That's so cute that he put their names in the song too.
Oh yeah, the song. I'll play the song.
I have to hear it again. I haven't heard it.
Let's play it while we're
play it.
Yeah. It really is a good song if nobody heard it. It's the story of Harold Dufresne. That's before I was. That was just, and he must have looked it up because he knew the song. So It's right.
Yeah, he's like this guy. I recognize his name.
Well, you know, we go back, we go back and forth in email every once in a while. I'm not saying he's my best buddy or nothing, you know, but he really did have to email me and fuss me. Not fuss me, but he said, "Hey Harold, do me a favor. I'm getting the stats from Spotify, and that song was played 2,000 times from Lockport, Louisiana. I don't want your song to be taken down." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Well, I was getting mad because like you know, like in Spotify, like the charts, and like I want my song to be on top. Like whenever you looked up Matt Farley, I wanted my song to be on top. You want that
to be his top number one song?
Yeah, I wanted to be number one song, so you had to keep it constant. So I kept on playing, and it was like a competition, and then somebody was creeping up, and I had to play it more, you know, and I'm vain. I'm so
You're
vain.
ridiculous.
I'm so vain. I thought that song was about me. I don't know.
That song written about you.
Oh, man, I'm telling you what. Whenever he came, I'm gonna play it right now. But I remember the exact moment he came up. He sent me that record. I was camping. It was like about midnight, and he sent it to me in email. He said, "Here, Harold, here's your song," and I got it. Oh my God, I wanted to wake up my whole family. I'm like, oh God, I can't wait. I couldn't sleep that night. I said, I can't wait to play this song. I can't wait to play this song. It's so good. It really is a good song. Here we go. It's called The Story of, and if you look up, it's on YouTube, it's Story of Harold Dufresne. And then on the bottom on that one, it's The Last Temptation of Harold Dufresne. So it's like a different thing. A lot of Harold Dufresne.
Yeah, you have a lot of content on YouTube now. Your name is
I'm on there. So here's the Story of Harold Dufresne.
You're gonna need an IMDb soon.
Yeah.
He will do whatever it takes to win sweepstakes. He's the best at contests, and often he goes to IP Casino to win some cash playing craps. Harold Dufresne is his name. He's grandpa to Kenzie and Lexi and Lane. At home, it's just him and Carolyn. Oh, but don't forget Rosie, their pet. If he wakes up before noon, that means he's woken up too soon. Sleeping in is the best. He works hard and he deserves the rest. He loves Cheap Trick and he loves cheap beer. When the Saints are playing, he cheers and cheers. 1967 was the year that he was born. In Cutoff he was raised. He loves pickles so much it became his nickname. And now he lives in Lockport, just 10 miles away. He's a Louisiana man entirely, although he's never gotten used to the summer heat. And if he wakes up before noon, that means he's woken up too soon. Sleeping in is the best. He works hard and he deserves the rest. He's a pro. He's not a beginner. He knows the trick to being a winner is if you see a contest, you enter it. He's earned cash, prizes, and plenty of trips. He simply can't get enough of free stuff. He might not even need his job someday if his hobby continues to pay and pay.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I tell you what, that song is really a good song.
It is. He covered a lot in there. I mean,
I know, somebody makes you a song, you're thinking, oh yeah, Harold. It's like a very short song, but man, this is like an epic. I mean,
that's the first time I listened to it since we became like good friends, and I'm like, that's awesome. Like I know all this stuff now, so it's really cute. When you mentioned Rosie, I was like, Rosie.
And then the little end.
I know.
Yeah, Rosie, yeah.
Oh my
God,
God.
I'm still here.
Yeah, that was a great song, Super Booster. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I mean, and look, can you imagine? I mean, we went back and forth, so it must have taken some time for him to write. You know
Yeah.
this. I could see why he stopped making those personalized songs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Muscles. Yeah, his next ballad. Yeah, the story, of Mr. Muscles.
Yes.
No, I
The
that's
next song
perfection.
should be "Rest in Peace, Mr. Muscle."
that. Oh.
No,
It might be but that really is. I mean, even ask me, yeah, like what time you wake up. I mean, you should see the list of questions he asked. I mean,
what's your blood type?
Right?
Oh, that was
Social.
that was a good song. I was proud. I'm still
That's
proud of
awesome.
that song. I'm still proud of that song.
That's great.
Yeah,
That
still
is
proud
a
of it. All right, so let's do a couple watch parties. Let's do a couple.
Real brief watch.
Yeah,
party.
this is well, since I'm this is one that Gene sent me.
Yeah.
Gene, you want to talk about it?
What? I don't even.
No, you didn't send me one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just-
like Harold. Don't ask
I
me
was-
to say something
I
about
was trying to
something
cover
you know
for
I
I was
didn't
trying to
say.
cover for y'all. I wasn't gonna take all the credit. I mean,
You could have did it. You asked me about
this
something
is
I
the
don't even-
blind. I don't know if y'all ever saw. I saw this one before and I forgot about it. Maybe you saw it. Maybe you did it. This is called The Blind. And since we're talking
That's
about
great.
poop and farts, it's called The Blind Double Date Fart Commercial. Okay, you ready? Let's roll this beautiful fart footage.
I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
You sure did.
That was stupid.
Great.
This is Smart, a beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call Beep $1.99 for other smart.
That's so embarrassing.
I'm so glad I've never been in that situation.
Every
Man,
time he mutes his mic.
What's that?
No, I'm just saying he's farting every time he mutes his mic.
I
So
mean,
that
it's
was
a myth though that women fart. So
that was the oh, and then while we had another thing about pooping, I have another video.
Oh, great.
Okay, this is maybe there's a theme. Maybe all these watch party. Oh, you know, we need to play the watch party theme, but we need a new
That's coming
Um,
soon. Coming very soon.
yeah,
soon.
we need to come up with a new thing. And I was thinking too, the opening, we need to put maybe a little bit more footage in there.
Yeah,
Update
there's
that a
gonna
little
be
bit.
not only Crispin Glover over and over again. And
No,
me
and
and
but I mean like our regular opening too.
oh, I know that one's old too. I know. I want to redo all of them.
Because I mean we have so much more footage now since the opening. You know, we have Mr. Muscles footage instead of him just banging his head. You know, we have different.
I know.
footage
Like,
now.
basically,
We have Harold
I know.
Dufresne as a little kid. Now we could put in there. I mean, there's all kind of footage.
All right.
Matt, we put our guests that we've been having on. Matt,
Yeah.
Valerie, and Poos, and Mr. Dino Dad. I can't forget about Dino
Yeah.
Dad.
Of course.
Talk about the Valerie show. We'll talk about that Wednesday night. I'll talk about the Valerie.
Yeah, give that more of a segment for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch a couple more, and then we're gonna call it a night. Since it is Sunday, we're gonna watch a few more funny
Yeah.
videos.
And you could show that special picture that I sent you.
Oh yes. We're gonna talk about that. In fact, let's do that right now, before we get to the next video.
A
So,
special transmission from Mr. Muscles.
Yeah. So so we're on a quest. Since we're talking about the Elvis movie, we heard that Mr. Muscles used to hang out with Elvis. He don't hang out with Elvis no more. I hope not. But we heard that Mr. Muscles. I never knew it. I didn't know this about Mr. Muscles. But on Wednesday's show, we saw Mr. Muscles with the Elvis Mafia.
That's
So-
right.
I just want to
Yeah.
note like how out of place he looks. Like everyone looks so serious.
Look at him.
Well, Mr. Muscles is always having a good
What a
time.
goof off.
Yeah, Mr. Muscles is always having a good time. Okay, he's just so. Here's another picture that we got in, and this is from Viva Las Vegas. It's one of my favorite scenes in Viva Las Vegas, and I watched this scene a million times. This is when they do the cheek to cheek.
Here it comes from the mic.
Like that. Cheek to cheek. And they have the side to side. You can do the climb. And it goes like knees to knees. Nose to nose. That's how the song goes.
I love Jed, give us one.
So anyway, here's a picture that I didn't know. Maybe I'm too busy watching Elvis and Margaret dancing, and I don't see Mr. Muscles in the background. But here we go. Look at Mr. Muscles.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Right there. In the back, he was doing the slide.
Is that Johnny too?
Yeah, Johnny. Look at Johnny.
Johnny
They're doing the slide.
Too. Look at that.
They're doing the slide.
I'm staring at the shoes, but I can't tell what kind they are.
I mean, they're doing the slide.
He's got almost an Ernest vest going on.
Yeah,
it's really a nice shirt to follow.
It's like I'm looking at something real fast.
He's everywhere, man. You know that?
That's crazy.
I can't wait to see what else that we don't know about.
I contacted the National Archives to see if we could get some more Mr. Muscles pictures. So we'll see if I hear anything back from the government themselves.
Yeah, get some type of clearance going on. You know?
I want to see more.
The CIA, so we'll see.
I want to hear more. I want to see more. Okay.
Yeah.
The climb. I don't know why I said it was a slide. It's a climb. Now you doing the walkie walk walk walk. Watch. This is the song. I'll give you some context.
You're gonna play it? You're gonna get us flagged?
No, we're not gonna get flagged for this. Here we go.
Okay.
The old song. All the time. Knees to knees. All those to know.
We have to do a cover of this.
The coasters are the best.
And climb hard to hard. Soul to soul. I love that part in the movie. And they're doing like that. They're doing knees to knees, but you can't touch them. You know, it's all very raw. You know, you can't touch them.
Slow down now.
No, you can't.
Slow down now.
Touch it.
That's why Mr. Muscle's making that face in that picture.
Yeah, I always wanted me and Carolyn. I already tried to do that dance with her. It was like we were gonna do that dance for our 35th wedding anniversary. No, my daughter's wedding. I said we're gonna do the climb. Yeah, we tried it. Like I can't. I was like cracking up when we were doing nose to nose.
All awkward. Yeah.
Oh, so awkward. You had to go real close, nose.
And then
nose.
you're both like breathing in each other's faces. Like,
what the hell?
Do nose to nose, Angelo. Hello, Aaron. Do a nose to nose.
He's like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No climb tonight.
Cool. Sorry, babe. I get it.
Yeah, it's not. So here's the next video, real fast.
Onions.
Oh yeah, the onion salad. It's like he's like Usher. He didn't learn his
onion
lesson.
salad again.
He didn't learn the lesson.
Raw onions.
Yeah. Man, Angelo, your mom thinks all our guests are cute. Come on.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Well,
there.
we always have cute guests.
We gotta give her a little segment. He's hot with Teresa Shannon.
He's hot.
Yeah, probably. Everybody will be hot. I like to see who she says isn't hot. That's what I want to see.
We should get her in the wild telling people they're hot, like a POV. Hey, did you know you're hot?
You're hot. That'd be like Valerie. You're hot.
Oh, she brings a whip.
All right, so this is called the. In fact, I'm not even going to say what it's called. You ready?
We can read it.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Go
No, you missed that putt again. You probably don't have enough time to practice. You can have more time to practice your putting with the Potty Putter, the amazing new toilet time golf game that lets you practice your putting on the potty. Your Potty Putter comes with its own putting green made of the same professional carpet found at miniature golf courses. Now practice your putting every time you take care of your other business. Just aim and shoot the ball into the cup. Just think, all that extra practice every time you visit the job. In no time, you'll shave strokes from your game. Just choke up on your putter and sink the ball over and over again. When you're bored in the bathroom, you rush, and that's unhealthy. But with the Potty Putter, you'll take the time to play with your putter. It's the most satisfying way to practice your game. Your Potty Putter is the perfect gift for the man on the go. He'll relax and think of you every time he practices putting. It's ideal for the executive washroom at the office. Look again how easy it is to practice your putting in the bathroom with the Potty Putter. Now improve your putting game with the Potty Putter for just $19.99. But wait, on that one we'll include the doorknob hangers warning everyone not to disturb you while you're practicing your putting. The Potty Putter with the putting green, the putting cup and flag, 2 Potty Putter golf balls, the putter and do not disturb door.
All right.
Does that mean you learn how to putt in a squatting position? So that every time you putt, you have to be like on the ground with that little.
Well, you know. It's just how Elvis must have died putting. Yeah, he must have stayed on that.
I was thinking of a joke like that, and I wanted to leave it be. So thank you, Steve.
He stayed too long on, and if only he would have had
that hole in one.
Yeah. It makes you wonder who has that thing. Who has that?
I don't know, but I hope they pick it up because I
want to puke looking at that thing. It's
gonna
get disgusting.
I know. I hope they pick it up, because if you leave it out there when somebody goes take a piss, they're gonna.
I know the kind of guy who's using a golf putting thing is definitely the kind of guy who's skiing on his bad bat. Like
totally.
What's with these golfers and bodily functions? I mean, they can't just
that little curtain thing, that little towel.
Yeah, a picture of that on here.
Pee inside. You know how hard it would be to pee inside that.
That is not the face a man makes when he pees.
He pisses me off. Put that picture up.
Oh, definitely.
Put that picture back up, Angela. Let me go on a rant. Put our rant video on. I want to go on a rant.
Oh, we haven't heard the rant song.
Oh my God, it's all the way to the bottom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ran away about your neighbors. Ran away about the mail. Ran away about your landlord. Ran away about your job. Ran away about high prices. Ran away about your meal. Ran away about your cell phone. Ran away about the world. It's that time again when we can let all our anger and frustrations out. It's rant time with the After Show gang. So let's rant away! All right, now, put that picture back up. Now, I was talking about. You can put it back up. Put it back up. I need it back up. I'll come right here. So I was talking about this with Mrs. Dufresne the other day. I already tried a while back. I was gonna take up golf. Okay, so I was gonna take up golf.
Yeah, I can see that.
So we had this idea. Me, my friend Robert, and Don, my son-in-law Carrie. We all said, "Yeah, we're gonna go golf." I bought some golf clubs at the thrift, like somebody's garage sale for $1. That's it. So I was like, "We're gonna go play golf." So I go, and then my daughter's boyfriend at the time said, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go, wear this." But he said, "What are you gonna wear?" I'm gonna wear, like this, like a athletic shirt, like a running shirt, kind of. It's hot. You can leave it. You can take it down now. So I said, it's gonna be hot. I'm gonna wear it. He said, "Well, you got to wear a collar shirt." I said, "Yeah, right." He said, "No." He said, "You're going to the golf course. You need to wear a collar shirt." I said, "What the hell are you talking about? I'm going to play golf." He said, "No, they won't let you play unless you're wearing a collar shirt." So put that guy pictures back up. So I'm saying, if I go in now take it. He has a collar shirt.
I can see what you're getting at here.
So I'm like, oh, I can't wear a comfortable shirt. I gotta dress up to go to the golf. You know, what the fuck? So I went. I cursed.
so right.
I'm sorry. I try not to curse like Matt, but you know, I lost $60 on the table. But anyway, so I'm like, yeah. So here they go. They won't let me go in a regular shirt, but they're gonna let some guy pull out his wanker right there in the middle of the golf course and piss in a golf club.
Yeah, that's acceptable, right?
That's acceptable, but a t-shirt is not.
Yeah.
Screw your golf. And then you know what? When we play golf, like people were behind us. Y'all going kind of slow.
And why do you think Larry David is the way he is?
Oh my gosh. Why do we are the way we are?
It's like really. And then we took the golf cart off the little area they were supposed to go, and then the guy came through and said, "You know, you're not supposed to be riding the golf cart on that." It's like, really, dude? You know what? All these rules.
Harold, you're too punk for golf.
I know, exactly. Well, I figured Fat Mike played golf.
Golf is like
Maybe I
a
could play golf.
preppy sport, man.
Fat Mike played golf. I said, I'm going to go play golf.
Yeah, well, Fat Mike likes getting whipped, so he likes getting like told off by people. That's not like.
I know they spotted us. They spotted us a mile away. Us two, four losers. Like they probably. Yeah, it isn't no fun without. I agree. Putt golf away. Yeah, people were behind us. I mean, we were hitting the ball, and the ball was going.
Oh my god!
And I used to play golf when I was younger. And I said, well, I'm going to do it again. Man, I was sore for like I don't know how many days after. It was. So you know what we did? My friend Don had a big lot in his house, so we just went hit golf balls. We did that one time, and we quit after. And then, but mostly we went get drunk. Me and Robert was drunk all around the butt. So.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So they'll let that slide, but they won't let us do our you know, they won't let us do that. That's a ripoff.
You know who wouldn't care? A bowling alley. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I was going to say? They have this Top Golf. I don't know if you ever saw that Top Golf.
Yeah, we have that here.
Like a bowling alley, but it's like
yeah.
And it's expensive, and it's like way fancier than a bowling alley, but it's
they have the different levels.
It's really it's cool.
Really?
We took Ramona's dad like maybe in like 2019 for Father's Day, and it was cool. Like I said, it was so expensive. It was like not really worth it, but it was cool. Honestly, like if you got money, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
we're opening one up over here.
Yeah, I believe they really expanded a lot. Yeah, it's like 2 levels, I think.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And there's targets on the range, and you just hit golf balls. Like
they have one kind of like, but it's not in the Metairie area.
Yeah,
that makes not as good as Top Golf. I mean, that one you talk about, the one in Baton Rouge, was like a stadium. Like I passed.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I passed that at night. One night we were coming back from a trip. We were in the bathroom, and I said, Jesus Christ!
I know. Yeah, you're like, what's going on here?
And then I heard they serve like decent food there too.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, the stuff we were like already like, oh my god, this is too much money. But so we didn't buy the food, but it definitely looked good. And it was nice. Like it was nice amenities. Like it was a nice place.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Probably
like if you're willing, I guess you know what, like the kind of people who golfing's like kind of expensive. So like if you're already spending that money, like maybe going to that isn't that bad. I don't know. For me, who's not usually spending money on that, it was a lot. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I bet it'll be a fun time. But like you said, be too rich for my blood.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe if I could see like for a bachelor party, maybe or something like that.
Yeah, if I'd be invited, like to a party, like let's say,
I bet they do corporate parties and stuff.
Yeah, let's say I would be invited like that. I depend who invite me too. I mean,
well, that's true. Yeah, but it's fun. I don't know. We had a good, and I don't golf at all.
I bet it would be a fun time. I guarantee it would be a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
I guarantee it would be a very good time.
It's like miniature golf. That's always.
And that's the best. No. And because it's easy too. Usually they have.
I was looking for. I'm gonna show it in one second. I know that. I think we already showed that video, Angelo.
Oh, okay.
We showed that video. I'm gonna show it again, but we showed that video before. I got it. But I remember we showed that one. I forgot who had.
It's okay. You don't need to be an index of who showed what videos.
I forgot who did it. But anyway, Yeah, we'll watch it again because some people probably didn't watch it. But let me do one more that I had, and then I'll do my triple hit, and then we'll go from we'll go watch the Seaver one.
Okay. Shout out Seaver, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one. I could definitely do the no, Seaver. I want to watch it again. We're gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people forgot about it. So I mean, just because we saw it, don't mean everybody watch. You know, we can't. It's like Matt. You can't listen to all 23,000 songs of Matt Farley, and we can't watch all 51 episodes of After Show Chat. We're gonna miss some, you know. So, and that's 51 episodes of After Show Chat. We didn't count the TV watch parties in there either. Well,
that's true.
You know, so we're pretty up there.
I mean, we're hybrid now on Sundays, but we got some stuff.
We got the content. Before long, we're gonna have 23,000 videos.
Right.
I hope so. We're doing this till we die, man. We signed in blood.
Yeah. Hope it's not soon.
Yeah, me too, Harold. You don't need to say that. Thanks.
I don't know. You don't want me to go play golf? I might. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Harold just like
I might go in the golf course and I might be like Caddyshack, and I'll be like, I missed the putt, and I'll go, all right, farts. It get struck by lightning or something.
I feel like that would be like poetic, though.
That's true.
You don't need golf. You're just out. This is that one time you're out.
Yeah, Mom.
there.
I know,
Yeah.
by chance, the one time.
I'm gonna hit the golf ball and hit a tree and hit me back in the head. All right. So this is called Silly Sausage.
Yeah.
Now let's watch this.
Silly, silly sausage. Hello! Come on, play with me. Follow its commands. Twist me, shake me, stretch me. Ooh, you're on a roll. Chipolata Turbo. Super speedy, silly sausage. Dip me, stretch me, poke me, twist me. You're out. Come on, party. Twist me. Pass me, pass me, pass me. Ah, you grill me. Super speedy reaction game. Silly sausage from Idea. Hello?
Is that a bop it? That's like a hot.
Yeah, that's like a bop it. That's like a.
Is that
like a
his video or
Come
yours?
on, play with me. Follow its commands. Twist me, shake me.
All right, right there. All right.
I want my brain power back that I used to watch that video.
Crazy.
It hurt
Oh
my
my
brain.
goodness. I hope.
Yeah,
I hope. Yes, it's real. I looked it up. I didn't want to put nothing fake, and I looked it up when I first saw it a couple of weeks ago, and we got to buy one for Clownvis.
I know,
That's
right?
a good, yeah, you're right.
That would be great if we could buy one.
Yes.
For Clownvis.
When did it? Do you know when it came out like that?
What is that thing called?
Silly sausage.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up right now. See how
Or it sells at $14.89 on eBay.
No, that's not so bad.
Yeah, used. Do you want to?
Oh, you sausage.
Yeah, you I don't know. Hey.
I don't know if I want a silly sausage. Yeah, used silly sausage.
Yeah. Oh, here's the Walmart.com.
Yeah, out of stock, $14.95 out of stock. They probably took it off the market. You probably only could buy.
I know they're probably like, what the hell? are
Hey,
you
you use that app too, Harold, for the Walmart.
He let that go, I think. Remember?
I did, but I found out a way. Somebody told me to use somebody else's email address, and I could.
So you're scamming?
No, I'm gonna sign up for my wife. That's all.
Oh, I got you to get your trial.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my wife try it. She didn't get to try it, so I'm gonna let her try it.
Yeah, she needs to order her jars of pickles email too.
And peanut butter. And,
Yes, yeah, peanut butter, lots of peanut butter.
yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Look on Amazon.
Yeah. All right, we're
Or
gonna
else
watch.
have to get the used sausage.
Yeah, I don't want to go used.
Amazon.
I don't want to go used. I don't want to use somebody.
It's $26 on Amazon, but you can get it as soon as Wednesday, July 27th.
Wow,
Really?
it's not that soon
That is not very soon.
for Amazon to be bragging about it. I don't know.
How much?
$26.40.
That's a big upcharge.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
very fast shipping.
You know, see?
Silly
Ooh.
sausage.
That's the only one I see on there.
Oh man.
All right. So let's watch the one. I see we sent a few, but I'm gonna send the original one that he wanted to do because maybe we didn't. Maybe I saw it and maybe I thought we did it, but I'm almost sure we saw this
What
one.
is it? Do you want to say what it is?
Baby Laugh a Lot.
I don't know.
So
That
let's do
doesn't
this. Yeah, let's do this one. Then it's about an hour and a half, and we can end the show after that.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the alternates. We're gonna keep them on. I'm gonna email them to myself, Seaver. We're gonna watch those alternates
Next time.
Next time. And Seaver, if you want to come for a watch party on a Sunday, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, maybe next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to come on the watch party night, you're more than welcome to come.
Yeah,
on.
man, we miss you, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, tonight we had Matt, but like if we do a regular watch party Sunday night, we'll hit you up. We'll let you know.
Man. Yeah, it's not like we won't see him.
Yeah, we'll hit him up. We'll hit him up. So let's watch this Baby Laugh a Lot, and maybe I just saw it. Maybe nobody sent it. Maybe I'm mistaken. I've been known to be wrong before. All right, so
it looks cursed.
Yeah, Baby Laugh a Lot.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot.
We have not seen this one.
Yo, the baby laugh a lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh a Lot by Remco.
What a nightmare. Literally. That mouth.
That is a nightmare. I always was scared of those dolls like that.
Yeah, I bet.
I used to go sleep at my friend's house, and he used to have he used to have this puppet. It was, I guess their family went to Mexico or something, and it was the Bandito puppet, like with the mustache, with the gun, like his little marionette.
Mm-hmm.
And he had that hanging up on his wall. And every time I go sleep at his house, it scared the shit out of me.
Aww.
You see, like you're going to sleep in somebody's strange house, and all of a sudden you see a poncho, a little.
Yeah, when you're
bat.
not expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt's in a nice thank you too. I'm going to read it to you off there. It's nothing a lot, but it was a nice follow up. I like when people do that. But anyway, so that always scared the crap. All those dolls scared the crap out of me. Those little troll dolls.
The troll dolls.
The ones from the 70s.
Yeah, the 70 ones were the worst. That's the ones I'm talking about, Angelo. Because they had a
mom
movie.
had one. Teresa had one of those, man.
I used to have a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they had a movie one time that the little troll dolls were killing people or something. It scared the shit out of me. Like
I can't do that.
No, I could just sleep. Howdy Doody too. I don't know. He kind of.
Oh yeah, I agree. I honestly like a lot of that stuff. Kind of just creeps me out. I don't know.
Yeah, like.
If it's not after show chat, it scares the shit out of me.
All righty. That was a great interview.
Great interview. Super organic and fun.
Yeah, Jen, you got to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I fell out of it a couple times.
I know. It's like when Clownvis was on, and then our internet was.
Oh yeah. It's always the worst.
I know. I'm like sitting like the whole time, like trying to fix it. Like
iPad. I know it's the worst whenever something like that happens. But no, Matt was a great guest. We really do appreciate him coming on. Glad a couple of his fans came on and watched with us, and maybe like and subscribe if y'all like what y'all see. And we had a great after watch party. That was all. I'll be honest with y'all. That was all footage that I had just laying around.
Thank you, Harold.
It wasn't top notch maybe, but it was some good footage, some stuff I found. And then Wednesday we're going to come back. Wednesday we'll talk about Valerie's show. I'll show a few video footage.
Oh yeah, Aaron will not be here on Wednesday.
That's true.
I've been learning important things about men's haircuts.
Oh well, I had a famous person coming on for you, Aaron, and now you won't get him. He was Clownvis. I was gonna tell you, Clownvis isn't having a show and he was coming on the show with us instead.
Aww. I'm already bummed because I'm gonna miss him too.
I know.
Yeah.
Man.
You can watch us recorded.
I know. It's just not the same.
It's not the same. Especially when you want to be on like with us talking to us. Like it's not.
Oh man, remember when my back was out, you guys? I was like, I'm right here.
It's hard to go back and watch what you missed. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll tell you all the truth. I really didn't have no Bahiga beer. Okay, that was fake. What I had.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, but somebody
emailed him and said, "You have to say this contractually, or else we're taking our sponsorship."
Yeah,
away."
but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I got a message Friday night when I got back from the Valerie show. Somebody messaged me and said they were gonna send me some Bahiga beer.
Nice.
So thank you, mystery person. I'll tell you who it is after I got it. I don't want to say, hey,
Harold,
I got it.
It was my mom, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna have access to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's a place in St. Louis that's going to do it. So
Wow, a whole place,
Oh.
a whole building is gonna go to the post office.
mystery. Maybe I'll tell y'all after the show. Y'all know already, I think.
I'm
All right, but
excited to try it.
All right, folks.
all right. Good night, gang. Hey, thanks for watching. Love you all.
Love you too, man.
Big shout out to Matt, not Matt the Murder Man. I do shout out to Matt the Murder Man
Well,
too,
shout to
but
him too, but
Matt Farley for coming on.
Farley,
What a
thank
great
you,
guest.
brother.
What a
Yeah,
great guest.
thank you.
All right, Harold, give him the line.
What line?
The end
what
of the
show
show.
are we on?
That line.
Oh, that's fine.
I just said it. You could just answer me.
Oh, here we go.
Cheek to cheek. We're on after show chat.